They said he was too dark, too slow, and too old school for modern wrestling. Critics whispered that his time had passed, that the world had moved on from the shadows, the mystique, and the chilling presence that once defined an era. But The Undertaker did not listen. He answered only to the toll of the bell, the roar of the crowd, and the call of destiny. In a world of bright lights and bold personalities, he strode forth as a legend forged from darkness, a force that would become the most feared and revered figure in Dewey history. It began on a cold November night in 1990. The air was thick with anticipation, and the crowd watched as a towering, mysterious figure emerged from the mist. Dressed in black, eyes hidden beneath the brim of a wide-brimmed hat, The Undertaker's presence was chilling, almost supernatural. He moved with deliberate, measured steps, as if each stride carried the weight of centuries. The ring, once a place of spectacle, transformed into a stage for something far more ominous. This was not just another wrestler. This was a harbinger, an omen, a legend in the making. From the moment of his debut, The Undertaker made an impact that rippled through generations. He did not simply compete. He dominated. His opponents were the greatest superstars of their time: Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and many more. Each rivalry was a battle, not just of strength, but of will and endurance. Against Hulk Hogan, he seized the WWE Championship and shocked the world. Against Shawn Michaels and Triple H, he waged wars that became instant classics, not just for their brutality, but for the stories they told, of pride, redemption, and the pursuit of immortality. Yet, perhaps it was at WrestleMania that The Undertaker's legend reached its zenith. The grandest stage of them all became his personal dominion, year after year. At the biggest event in professional wrestling, he faced challengers who sought to break the streak, his undefeated record at WrestleMania. 21 times, he entered the ring, and 21 times, he left victorious. The streak became a living myth, a shadow that loomed over the ambitions of every superstar. It was no longer just about winning. It was about surviving the darkness, enduring the pain, and escaping with your soul intact. But greatness does not come without evolution. The world changes, audiences shift, and legends must adapt or fade away. The Undertaker understood this better than most. He reinvented himself time and again, shifting from the eerie, supernatural Deadman to the rebellious, motorcycle-riding American badass. Each transformation was more than a costume change. It was a statement. He was not bound by the past. He could evolve, surprise, and redefine what it meant to be a legend. The biker persona brought a fresh energy, a new connection with fans, and a reminder that beneath the darkness lay a fighter who could adapt to any era. Through every high and low, The Undertaker remained steadfast. The physical demands of wrestling are brutal: bone-jarring impacts, relentless schedules, and injuries that would end lesser careers. The Undertaker endured them all. He fought through torn muscles, broken bones, and unimaginable pain. Yet, through it all, he never broke character. In the darkest moments, when the world doubted him, he stayed true to the legacy he was building. He was the Deadman, a symbol of resilience and mystery, a guardian of tradition and innovation. His rivalries became the stuff of legend. Against his brother, Kane, he battled in fiery matches that played out like epic sagas of family and betrayal. With Shawn Michaels, he delivered performances that blurred the line between sport and storytelling, two masters weaving a tapestry of suspense, heartache, and triumph. Against Triple H, he fought with grit and honor, pushing both men to their limits in matches that defined eras and inspired generations. Yet, as the years passed, the end became inevitable. Every legend must one day face the final curtain. At WrestleMania 36, in a cinematic clash wreathed in fire and lightning, The Undertaker delivered his final salute to the world. The moment was bittersweet, a celebration of all he had achieved, and a farewell to the darkness that had captivated millions. The crowd watched in awe, realizing that they were witnessing the end of an epoch, the closing chapter of a story that had changed wrestling forever. What is the legacy of The Undertaker? It is not just in the victories, the championships, or the streak. It is in the aura he brought to every arena, the respect he commanded from peers and fans alike, and the way he elevated the art of professional wrestling. He proved that true legends do not fade. They evolve, adapt, and endure. His story is one of relentless pursuit, unbreakable spirit, and the courage to embrace change without losing the essence of what made him great. The Undertaker's influence stretches far beyond the ring. He became a symbol for anyone who has ever been doubted, dismissed, or told that their time had passed. His journey is a testament to the power of reinvention, the value of perseverance, and the importance of staying true to oneself, even when the world demands otherwise. He showed that greatness is not about fitting in, it is about standing out, leaving a mark, and inspiring others to chase their own immortality. To those who watched him rise from the graveyard fog, to those who cheered for him at WrestleMania, and to those who found strength in his story, The Undertaker remains more than a wrestler. He is an icon, a myth, and a reminder that legends, real legends, are forged in darkness, tested in battle, and remembered forever. If The Undertaker's legacy has inspired you, let it be a spark for your own journey. Share his story with someone chasing immortality in their field, because greatness, once kindled, can light the way for generations to come. As the final bell tolls and the smoke clears, remember, The Undertaker's legacy is not just about what he did, it's about what he represents. True legends don't fade, they evolve, and they last forever.